After the first few games with the Vancouver Force, it was evident that we needed a bit of shooting and a bit of scoring. I went through the free agency pool and there was really no one that stood out except for this one person, Liangelo Ball. As you guys can see here, he had his pre-draft workout with the Lakers and the Warriors, and he actually did go undrafted. I think Liangelo Ball could be the best ball brother out of all three, Lamelo and Lonzo. I think he's going to bring a lot of media and hype to the Vancouver Force, and I think it's a good situation for him to stand out and to do whatever he likes away from his father. So I've decided to sign Liangelo Ball on a 1-year deal. I'd like to see him stick around and show what he can do. Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to Vancouver Force MyLeague expansion. In episode 3, and as you guys can see in the intro, we are signing Liangelo Ball to a 1-year deal. He is pretty expensive, $13 million per year, but definitely a player I want to keep on board. So as you guys can see here, I did have to get rid of, I think it might have been Jamal Crawford, and in that deal we ended up, actually it was Trevor Ariza we got rid of. I've decided to get rid of him and Jamal Crawford to make way for Liangelo Ball. Like I said, I wanted to make this team a younger team as we move into our second year. Our first year isn't that important, but I definitely do want to get a first win. This is our starting lineup that we're running with. I might just give you a little update. We've put Liangelo Ball straight into the starting lineup. And as you guys can see, I'll quickly show you, we have hired a new coach as well, as you'll see in just a sec here. Hired a new coach for the rest of the season. And pretty much just after getting rid of Trevor Ariza and Jamal Crawford, we're definitely going down the younger route. Both them players were definitely older and more experienced, but as you guys can see here, we have signed Tyrone Lue to a 3-year deal. Actually a 4-year deal. I thought it was 3, but it's 4. I think Tyrone, he is a head coach, has won a championship with LeBron James. Will bring a lot to this young Vancouver side. Not so young at the minute, but we're definitely moving in the right direction as we go, because like I said, this isn't really a first year thing. It's definitely going to be hard, but this is the debut of Liangelo Ball. We're playing the Toronto Raptors, a very good side. We haven't got a win yet. We did end up playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. We got beaten, but I just wanted to, I'm not going to play every single game this year. It's pretty much just we're looking for that first win of the season, and as you guys can see in this game, another tough matchup for us. Kyle Lowry, Danny Green, Leonard, Siakam and Gasol. But Liangelo Ball, first game of the year, let's see what he can do. I think his overalls are 73, 72. I definitely want to see that rise, and maybe down the track I pair both Lamelo and Lonzo with him. I think that'd be pretty cool to have as we get this game underway. So we've had all our games at the Marvel Center, all games home. We haven't played away yet, but you see here Kevin Love gets blocked, gives it over to Plumlee back out to Rondo. I definitely wanted to start this game better than our last game. It always feels that we're trailing at certain points as Kevin Love hits that nice fall away jump shot. It always feels like that we're trailing and we're not really in it. Liangelo Ball did struggle in probably the first like 8 minutes of the game. I was just trying to get a good feel for how he was playing, but like I said, I definitely want to keep Liangelo around as we move through the NBA. First jump shot here hits front iron and rims out, but he was running a bit cold. He had a few turnovers. I kept getting him the ball, kept finding the ball, and he finally hits his first three for the Vancouver Force. I think it's going to be good having Liangelo around, because we can maybe bring in Lonzo as the season goes on, and Lamelo if we can get to that draft. So guys, as you see here, Kawhi Leonard is just an absolute handful. I tried everything on him. I even changed my matchups on him. I put Grant on him. I even put Pat Beverly on him for a bit. Pat Beverly was pretty big in this game. Also was Kevin Love. Kevin Love definitely starting the season off well. Definitely auditioning a spot to stay on the roster, because like I said, I definitely want to stay young. I don't want to have lots and lots of old people on the side, but it's good to have veteran experience like Andrew Bogut, Rondo, and they're players that I'll definitely look to bring back next season once we move through the draft and through free agency, which we should have a lot of cap room. After getting rid of Trevor Ariza, I think our two biggest paid players are I think it's Kevin Love, and I think it might be Liangelo, who's on $13 million. But Pat Beverly hasn't really done a thing wrong in his first 3 games with the Vancouver Force. I'm not too sure what we're going to do once we get our first win, I definitely will be simming to the All-Star break. I just want to get that first win under the belt and get that monkey off the back. But you see here, Kevin Love going to work. Again, kicks it out. Plumlee, wide open, hits the shot. And it's a very close game here. We're definitely staying in it. As you guys will see a little bit after halftime, my recording did stuff up and we pretty much go straight to the last quarter, but you will see what happens. And I will keep you up to date. But Liangelo Ball hits that and one. He actually is going to add a lot to this side. I was contemplating bringing him off the bench for the first game, but considering it's only the third game of the year, I thought why not. You see him and Rajon Rondo come up with the steal, and Rondo runs to the corner and dabs that three in, and we take the lead. Danny Green also was pretty big in this game for the Raptors. Him and Kawhi Leonard, just absolute handfuls. I don't know what you can really do with them. Andrew Bogut, also a player I want to bring back the next season. He's just so good to come off the bench because he has rim protecting. He play a lot of D. He's pretty much just a defensive-minded center, and if he gets that mismatch, it's pretty much just a lane as we move into the third quarter. So, like I said, guys, there will be a bit of a jump in this video due to, like you see here, due to the thing. But I did run out of memory. I had to clear out some memory, and I had no idea. But we actually had an awesome end to the third quarter. We're all over Toronto, hitting shots. Liangelo was huge. And like I said, I think he's going to be good for our side. And if we can pair him with Lonzo Ball near the end, I think we're definitely going to be a well-watched and upgraded expansion team. So Rajon Rondo put some little ice on the cake, kicks it over to Liangelo, and Liangelo hits that three. Really good first game for Liangelo. I think he finished with 25 points. That's what we wanted him to come in for some scoring. We definitely need some scoring after our first two games. Struggling to put some score on the board and keep that scoreboard pressure up. But as you guys see here, we finally get our first win for the Vancouver Force. That's our first win for the expansion team. I hope you guys like this kind of video. My next video I'm really excited to get it out. It's our free agency splash and all that good stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this. Stay around for the post game.
Rajon, what was the key to what we just watched tonight, to your dominance as a team?
We played collectively as a team defensively. We were able to get stops, kept our composure when they made their run, and we played for one another. I mean, we were up 8 when they made their first run, and I just told guys, along with Tyson, we're the ones that's up. Keep our composure. It's a game of runs. We were able to come out hot in the third quarter. We were able to withstand it. We got back to our principles, playing defense and getting stops.